welcome to all. Today we are going to discuss about the CTOOD workbook problem. That's page number 96. So here they given as menu driven program. The menu driven program as well as combination of aggregation and composition problems. So here there are classes given as engine. It contains some instance number, ID, engine type, horsepower and weight, and also contains some constructor, getter and setter and toString method of the engine classes. And there is one more class called car class, which contains the car registration number, car make, and as well as car model and year of purchase and color. And as well as there is one more is there, that is car engine, which is type of engine. So engine is a classes and car engine is the object of the engine classes. And this car engine is a member of the car classes. So we have to form some relation here, that is composition relationship we have to form between car and engine. And car class also contains constructor, setter method, getter and toString methods. And we have to create a demo classes to access our car classes. And there is one more class called showroom classes, which have some attributes here. That is array of reference of car type. So showroom class we have to create the car reference. That is with the array of reference we have to create of car. Array of reference of car. And there is one more static variable, that is number of cars. So the static variable is going to count the how many cars is added in the showroom classes. And there is one method here, add method, update car, display all the cars, display car based on the model. And based on this methods we have to add as menu driven code. Correct? And based on the question I want to create the classes in Eclipse here. So first I want to create the class here. There are 4 different classes we have to create. So first class I am going to create as engine class, then you have to create as car class, then one more class showroom classes, and there is one more class called demo classes. So totally you have to create 4 different classes for the given questions. Okay, let's go to classes now. So first I want to create the classes here. So first class I want to create as the engine class. So I am going to create the class name as engine. So it is not having main method. Simply can load the class as the engine class. And one more classes we want to create as, that's car classes. Class name called as car. And next to one more class we want to create as a showroom class. Showroom class created. And one more class also we have to load here, that is demo classes. Demo class which contains the main method, so we can load the class with the main also. Now we have to fill all the members of methods of the classes. So in question whatever they given members and method, just we can add. So in this question they given constructor as well as getter method and setter method as well as toString. So here if you have constructor here, we know to treat setter method separately. So we can use constructor, we can avoid the setter methods. And if you have toString method here, we can avoid the getter method also. So like that we can follow the remaining class also. So first we can start right for engine classes. So engine class whatever the numbers they given, we just can add the numbers in the classes. So engine class first member they given as here, they given as engine ID. So let's take engine ID is given as integer. So I can type as engine ID here. Then next member is given as engine type. You can write as engine type. And next class is given as horsepower, that's given as integer. You can write as horsepower as integer is given. Then one more class, one more number, and instance number is given. There is a float, engine range. So totally they given these numbers only in these classes, in engine class, and as well as they given engine class constructor as well as toString and getter setter. So already I explained one. If you have a getter method, we can if you have constructor, we can avoid the setter methods, and if you have toString method, we can avoid the getter method also. Now I want to add the constructor for the engine classes, so you can go to source. I can add the constructor here. So these all the constructor will be selected. So these all the numbers I have selected. This field only have to add to constructors. So by default it is coming as public. So I can remove as public here because I am going to write everything in the same packages. So this is one, there is no any parent classes. So I can remove that also. Then and this classes contain toString method So toString method also I want to generate from the classes. So I'm generating toString classes here for displaying the engine class status. So this is simple class created for the engine. Okay. So engine class I'm creating as engine ID, time, horsepower, engine weight, and as well as one parameter is constructor and one override toString method for displaying the engine classes. Now engine class purpose is over. Engine class implementation is over. So I can go to car classes. Now I have to implement the car class data. Here car class contains the members. So this car class also contains some members here. So you want to add the members here. So they given as here car number. Car number they given as a string parameters. Let's take one car number. Car number I'm taking as car number. Then they given as string, that's car make. Car make is given. Then one more string parameter is given. There is car model. Then one more data is given, this integer parameters, that is year of purchase, and then string car color. Then last one more is given as car engine, it's type of engine classes. So we can write as engine object here. Engine, that's car engine. So this car engine is nothing but engine class object we are creating as instance member in the car classes. Engine class object we are creating as instance member of the car classes. So the meaning is we are going to form as composition relationship between car and as well as engine. So I want to add the constructor for the car classes. So I'm including all the field of this one. Here I want to form as composition relationship here. So while making composition relationship, I want to pass all the engine class parameters here. Instead of passing engine object, I want to pass the engine class instance member as a parameters. So this superops I can remove here. So instead of passing this object, I can take this engine class, all the members as a parameters. I'm taking this all the members as a parameters. So I'm going here, I'm replacing this object as a engine class members because I want to form the composition relationship. And these all the members. So that means that while building the car class constructor, I want to build as engine class constructor also. So here I can write as, instead of writing this one, I can write directly here. I can create the engine class constructors. That means that I want to create an engine class object here. Engine. Okay, I want to add all the parameters here. So here I can write as, so I can remove this one integer number. I'm taking this only as local parameters. So only local parameters added here. Then this engine car class also contains toString method for displaying the purpose. Display purpose, this car class also we have the toString method. I am going to add all the field. Correct? You see here in this toString I am printing car data. All data is printed, as well as I am going to print the car engine object. Engine objects I am going to print it. So whenever I am calling that car class toString method, this car class always calling as engine class toString method because I am printing as car engine class object here. When I am printing object, I always invoke the toString method. Now this car class is over, then we can make it ready for the showroom classes. Now we can go to showroom classes. This showroom class there is some members given. So first member is there is static members. This static field is maintaining the number of cars. There is number of car. Then this is static field, and we have to create as car reference here. Let's take new car of. So I'm taking as maximum quantity 100. So maximum in showroom class I can store maximum 100 car objects. Then I want to add the methods here. This is add method. In this add method, I want to add all the cars. So I can write as one void method. That's going for add new car. So add new cars. So whenever I'm creating new car object, that new car object I'm going to add it to the showroom classes. So I want to pass the object here. Let's take a C. Okay. So C is my local parameters. Now this C I want to initialize to my instance parameter here. So I can write as both parameters are same. So I can write this dot C of, that's number of car plus plus equal to C. C see here, this is static variable, static instance variable. This static variables by default value is 0. So I'm writing as c dot c of 0. Initially first value is 0. So 0th index I'm going to initialize the new car data. Then plus plus means next time is going for plus 1 value. This is next index. So I'm going for next indexes. So why I'm using this dot c means here local object c and instance object c both are same parameter, same name is there. So you can use this here for differentiating local parameters and instance parameters. Now this add method is over successfully. Then there is one more method is there in that one. So display all car data. Display all car data also is there in showroom class. So I can write as method here. Display all car. So here I want to display all the car data. So here I am having that all the car objects. So this number of car parameters maintaining that how many car data is added in the showroom. So I can write as simply for loop I equal 0, I less than number of car I plus plus. Then I can print the car class object. I can write as c of I. If I am printing c of I, it always invoke the car class toString method. So directly I can print the car data as well as engine data. Okay, if you calling display the all car methods, it always call the car class toString and as well as engine class toString methods. Then one more method is given, display car based on the model. Display car based on the model. So I can write the method here, display car based on model. So we have to pass the parameters because based on which model you want to display the car. So I can write as car model as a argument. So based on the given car model, only I want to display my cars. So again apply the simple linear search method. I can write a simple linear search to find the cars. So I can write as if c of I dot car model is string parameters. So we can compare by using equals and given local parameter car model. If it is true, then I can display the particular car models. If it is match, so I can display the car. So I can write C of I. You see here, this number of car is maintaining there, how many car objects is added in the showroom. Then I'm comparing there C of I dot car model instance number dot equals. This is string we can compare here equals symbols. Equals method. There are equal symbols also available. It compares only object memory. Here I want to compare only object content, so you can use the equals method. So this car model is local parameter. So the user is giving some searching parameter, that is key car model. I'm going to compare with my and instance variable, instance object, that is instance data. If it is match, that particular car data I'm going to display to the user. Now this method is over. Then one more thing is given. Here they given as update methods. So the question they are not given as which based on which data you must update. So here if we take our own parameters, so I'm writing as update car color. I'm writing as update car color based on car number. If car number is given, based on car number we can update the car color. So I'm adding some methods here, update car color. Then I can write as for loop because I want to find the car numbers now. So I can write as for loop here, number of car I plus plus. I can write as this update method either you can take as void or boolean also you can take. This is a parameter modular each. Then I can write as if of I dot plus given car number dot equals of the given car number. If it is equal, that is true. That means that if constraint is true, the given car number and the available car number is both are equal, then particular car color we want to update equal to okay. If given car number is equal to particular color going to update. So these are the methods available in the showroom classes. You see here, the showroom class contains one static field, that is number of car, and car array of reference, add new car method which contains the object as a parameter, and display all the cars. I'm going to display each and every array of car reference parameters. and display car based on the model. So if you, whatever the model is given, I'm going to display only the particular models. Update car, here they are not given only as update car, so I'm taking as update car model based on the car, update car model, or I'm going to update only car models based on the car number. Either we can update car, make, design, everything you can change based question. So here they given the different car parameters. Either we can change car make, car model, era, purchase, anything you can change. For example, I'm taking as only as car color, I'm going to change. So now showroom class is over. This is showroom classes. Okay. Now we want to implement the demo classes. Now demo class we want to write this menu as well as I want to get the input from the user. So let's first define the scan class object equal to new scanner system dot in. Let the scan class close. So automatically it will dot scan will be added. Then here I want to create as one showroom class object, because each and every data I'm going to add into the showroom class only. Then I want to write as one minute driven code, so I'm taking as one boolean variable but repeating this while loop. So I'm writing as loop equal to true. Then I'm writing as while of loop. Now while loop is always true. If you loop, whenever I'm getting loop value is a false case, the while loop get terminated. So I want to display the menu to the users. So I'm giving option numbers. That is add new car. Then option number 2, display all car. Display all car. Then option number 3, display based on model. Then option number 4, and it as update car color. Then others options are going for exit. So these are the menus given to the user. Then I want to write the switch case. For the switch case, I want to pass the user inputs. So I want to pass the inputs here. This is the next stage. Then I want to define my cases. Case 1. So case 1 is adding new car. So first of all, I want to create the cases. Okay. First, I want to create the car object here. So let's create one simple car object, temporary car object equal to C new car. So I want to pass the parameters. So car class, I want to pass the parameters. Let's see car class how many inputs are available. So first string inputs, integer. So 3 string, 1 integer input you have to pass first 1. So 1 string inputs, second string inputs, third string inputs, and next one more integer inputs. Okay. Then what are the remaining inputs here? Then again I have the 1 string inputs, 1 string integer, string integer, string integer and float. So I will write as string integer, string integer, and last one is float. So I got all the input from the users. Now whenever I'm creating car class object, I'm going to pass the car data as well as engine data. From the car class, I'm going to call the engine class constructor. So when I'm creating car object, it automatically build the car data as well as engine data. Two data automatically building directly. Then when the object is created, this car object I want to add into the showroom. So I want to call the showroom class method, that is add new car. So if you want to call this method, I want to create a showroom object. So already showroom object is created here, yes, here. So I can call the method directly. I can write as s dot add new car. So I want to pass the object C. Then I want to break the cases. Now case 1 is over successfully. Then I can write as case 2. So case 2 I want to display all the car data. So I want to call this showroom class method, that is the display all car. So this method already is defined here. Directly I can write as methods. Then case 3. case 3 I want to write more here display based on the car model. So I want to call the methods display car based on the model. You want to pass the input as car models here. So this is the input I am passing to users. Then I can break. Then case 4. Case 4 I want to write as update car color. So I want to pass the two parameters here. So I get an update. Here I want to pass there is car registration number I want to pass, and as well as car color also want to pass. So two string I want to pass here. Two string inputs I want to pass. Then you can write as break. Then if you given any other options, if you want to stop the cases, so I can write as loop equal to false. So the given loop equal to false means this a while loop will be stopped here. So you see the methods here. This case 1 I written as these many parameters. If as well as car class constructor, what are the parameters there in car class constructor? So you have to add all the parameters. Then case 1 I called the method add new car, and case 2 I called as display all car data, and case 3 I called as display car based on the model. We have to pass the input as car models and update the car color. We have to give car registration number, particular car registration number only. We have to update our colors. Then break. Then default I given as loop equal to false. Okay, the loop equal to false means I am going to break the while operations, because while is running infinite loops now. So this while I want to stop. Let's check out our programs whether it is working or not. So let's show the first program first. I will display all the classes once again. Let's see engine classes. Engine class has some numbers, ID, type, horsepower, there is engine weight, and as well as one parametric constructor and two string method. Okay. So two string method horsepower also I am going to display. These are the parameters available in the engine classes. Then car class. Car class is car number, car make, car model, year of purchase, color, and car engine. This car engine is the engine class object. So we want to make as composition relationship. So in car class constructor I want to pass the parameter. Here all the car class parameter is there, as well as engine class parameter also available here. So here from the constructor I want to call as engine class constructor. Then I have two string method for displaying car data. When I am displaying car data, parallel I am displaying engine data also here, because we are not going to display only car data alone, right? Whenever I am displaying car data, I want to display as engine data also. Then showroom class, already we have seen one number of car data static field, and as well as one car reference array, add new car method, display car, based on the car model we are going to display, update the color of the cars. And the main driven program also explained this till now. These are the members and methods we called. Then save the program. Now we have to go for executions. Let's see the outputs. Now I want to give the option number 1. Option number 1 is nothing but add new cars. So add new cars, what are the inputs I want to provide? So I want to provide all these parameters. That is car class, whatever the input is there. First I want to enter the car registration number. Let's take registration number as 4321. This is the car registration number. Then car make I am writing as Tata. Then car model I am writing as Safari. Then I want to purchase year of purchase. Let's take 2020. Then car color I want to write as black color. Then I want to write as engine ID. Let's take engine ID here. That is, this engine ID is an integer. So let's take engine ID as 121. And engine type I want to write as petrol engine. Horsepower, let's take this one as 5000 horsepower. Then I want to write as engine weight. Let's take this one as it is as 200k. Let's try this one as 200 kg. Now I entered one data, so let's check it this one. I am given option number 2. So I am displaying as car data. All car data is displayed, as well as engine data also displayed. Okay. So like that I want to add one more car data. Let's take this one. I am giving number as 1, 2, 3, 4 is car name. Then car make I want to give as car name here. Again I am given as Tata. Then car model. Let's give car model as Nano car. and year of purchase. Let's take 2010. Car color given as white color. Then we have to enter as engine ID. So engine ID I want given as 111. Engine ID is over. Engine type I want write as diesel engine. Diesel. Horsepower I want give as 2000 horsepower. And engine weight this take is 1 as 1 ton 50 kilo. So this car data is added to the display. So I'm going to display two car data. So two car data is display. Then I want write for display car based on the model. I'm writing this one car model. I want to display the car as nano car. So I'm giving only nano car displayed here. Only nano car display. Then option number 4 I want to execute. So option number 4 I want to update based on the car number. I want to update the color. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is a nano car number. Already given as white. Now I want to give other numbers, other color. Let's give other color as yellow. Now color is updated. Let's check this one. So I'm checking this one. This car number 1, 2, 3, 4 color is updated as yellow colors. So this is the program. So this menu-driven program is very, very important here. Correct? This menu-driven program is very important. So here there is some parameters here. I think engine parameters. This car engine. Color. Space car engine. Double quotes available. Yes. Here this car engine. So these very important questions. So everyone must I hope that everyone will clear these questions. This is the menu program can understand. Thanks for everyone watching.